Tired of the silence, the sugar-coated lies. Another headline screaming behind vacant eyes. They build up their walls, so high and so strong, but the truth's gonna break through before too long. Every single day, the same damn old game, pointing all the fingers, nobody takes the blame. This pressure's building, it's starting to crack. Ain't no turning back now, ain't no holding back. I'm about to say it, yeah, I'm about to scream. Tired of the fake smiles, living in a dream. The real life's bleeding out in the cold. Gotta break the mold, gotta let it unfold. I'm about to say it, every single word. The uncomfortable truth finally gonna be heard. I'm gonna say it.
Say her name. Renee Good. Say his name. Alex Pretty. Say his name. Keith Porter. We got to make sure we keep these people's names alive. And we got to make sure that their memory, the memories of them, don't fall by the wayside. And we allow their unaliving to be in vain. Can I count on y'all to do y'all part on seeing to the fact that that doesn't happen? Let's make sure we continuously say their names. When it comes to midterms, let's make sure we vote up and down the ballot blue. Hey sis, how you doing? Bite Batty, how you doing? Is this the right one? Am I right? Yeah. All right, hold on, y'all. That's right, sis. That's right, sis. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get my backup page put on here too, and we are struggling to find it. I don't think I've been in trouble yet on that. Well, I mean, you know, a little minor trouble, nothing serious. All right, is that it? No. All right, hold up. I know what. Hold on 1 second. We're gonna get to today's show. All right. For whatever reason, it's not letting me even. Let me see. Sis, will it let me? Okay, I can bring you up. I don't know. Okay, but anyways, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on to our show because it's a lot going on, y'all. It is a lot going on, and we are going to talk about it here. First and foremost, let's get our disclaimer out of the way.
Welcome to hashtag I'm Gonna Say It. All things said in today's show is alleged and for entertainment and educational purposes only. If you are below the age of 18, we request that you leave it live now. Enjoy.
All right. So the first thing we have on today's broadcast is Diddy humiliated in new interview. Realizes his empire is over. Zeus Network, last option. You know, I'm starting to feel like Zeus Network is the place you go when your career is on its way out. When the fireworks that you once was have became a sparkler, a mere sparkler. Um, Zeus Network is pretty much known to be nothing but drama filled. And so if and I'm saying alleged because I don't know what's going on, but if this is true, right, sis, that part, she says Zeus is the bottom of the barrel. Yeah, that's when you like grasping for your last straw of celebrityism or your fame. This is your fame is fizzing out. This is what you want to go to. This is the landing spot. I mean, we've seen plenty of stars go there only for things not to turn out uh, that well. Okay, but needless to say, this is what's being stated. We are going to go ahead and jump right into it because I believe I got 4 segments on the docket today. And for some reason, let me get this out too. For those of you that were going on YouTube and looking for yesterday's show, for whatever reason, this platform isn't letting me download it. So I could not take it and upload it over on YouTube. I don't know if it's because of the time frame. I think we went over a little bit over 2 hours yesterday. So I'll try to get this in expeditiously, but yet still try to bring us that work. And for those that's over on YouTube hating on us, thank you. Because if you got haters, let you know. If you have haters, that means you're doing a great job. So even though they tell you you're not, you know, you are. Sis said, are you going live from YouTube? No, I'm I don't you know what? There is one that I may want to do over there. I'm not sure yet, but I may. I may. Um get back with me at the end of this show right here, sis, and then we'll make a call on that because it is something that I want to talk about, and I know we cannot discuss it here in this community, and so we may do that. We may do that. Dimple Cheeks, welcome in. Good morning to you, beautiful. All right, let's see. Let's see what Mr. Diddler done got himself into, or is getting himself into, or whatnot. And let's give it up to Tisa Tales. She gets the video cred for the first segment.
Y'all, it's not a good day to be a Sean, a Diddy, or a Combs. Y'all, Angie Martinez and Charlamagne did this amazing interview about Diddy. Now, I know y'all saw a little bit of it, but more is coming out. And they are speaking to the darkness that is in Diddy's soul. And while they don't think that there is a road to redemption for him to come back, now, we got to talk about this because people are saying the reason why this is coming up is because Diddy has been caught begging and pleading. Y'all want to hear something funny? They are saying that Diddy still wants a parole. Okay, not parole, pardon. Diddy still wants to win his appeal. Diddy knows he needs to do a full onset of press, but they're saying Diddy also knows. I'm gonna let y'all hear the Angie Martinez interview in a second. It's actually really good. Some points I want y'all to listen to. All right. But people are also saying that Diddy is trying to do his old tricks.
In.
That full-on press
How's it
onslaught.
going?
What the Diddy documentary highlighted, right?
Thank you for the football
It's
helmet.
so
I
easy to become a
it.
podcaster with Riverside. First, go to
You
Riverside.
know how it is with me in football.
They're saying the funny part is that Diddy's getting humiliated and begging and pleading is because Diddy's doing all this stuff, but no major network will take the bait because they only want permission to clown him, right? So he's the one to go on a major network. Diddy thought he could saunter back onto
want you to stay
urban
warm, though. I
radio
pray you stay
and he
warm.
could have the same patsies waiting for him. But unfortunately, because the tide has turned, he's radioactive.
You back home? You
Nobody
working
wants
in the
him.
city?
Angie
Or
Martinez
you out of
and
town?
Charlamagne are finally speaking out about the stuff we've been saying on
Bye,
this
Batty.
channel
Thank you for the
forever.
football helmet.
Now, again, Charlamagne and Angie Martinez are industry icons. So, of course, everything they say has more weight. But the number one thing that has more weight more than anything
Big
is
Tech, thank you for the football
they've
helmets.
actually met
I
him.
appreciate it.
They spent time around him. They were his peers. They knew him. And they are speaking to the darkness in that full soul. And I hope every loser, man and woman, that defended Diddy because you needed a check or you're just sicko, right? I hope you feel stupid. Because while you were literally going up to somebody you watched them making on the band, or somebody you wish would invite you to their parties, or shake your hand without dipping their hands in bleach, Clorox, and
Yes, please drive safe.
And boiling hot water. Why you wish you could be their friend, you could do the people actually know him are going up and saying what the federal government was saying, what his victims were saying. Yes. But also, let's get back into the Diddy being humiliated, because that's the part that really gets me.
She's so petty.
The only people, Diddy's trying to do this full on, he's trying to run the same play again. And he wants to come back into the urban markets and have them push their agendas, but nobody wants to touch him because he's radioactive. So it looks like the only person that is willing to give Diddy a voice, because he wants to do a special interview from jail. That's what the shoots are saying. We'll see if it happens. He wants to do a special tell-all from jail because he thinks he can somehow win the
Diddy
hearts
should have
and
been
minds of
more,
the public, baby.
humble towards others when he was younger.
The only taker he has
Right.
right now is the
And
Zeus
then if he
network.
was that,
and he
he
is
wouldn't have this calm.
very, very aware of the way the documentary that his two children, or maybe the whole family, I don't know, I haven't seen the documentary, the Zeus documentary that focuses on his children, he saw how poorly it appears it was received. And it says he feels a little nervous. Let's also not forget yesterday, they bought out Justin Combs because Total was, they probably know.
Oh man, she bringing it up. She's she's talking about it. She's talking about it. I love you, Pink Tech, and I'll be checking up on you. You have a great week as well. She she brought it up, y'all. But listen, we're gonna go into it. We're gonna cover it too later on. I didn't expect her to say it. I didn't know if that she was gonna bring it up, but she did. I should have known because Tisa Tell's an outstanding content creator, and she be on it. She be on it, yo. Jenny said he can't let anyone have a leadership role besides him. Exactly. But and here's the other thing. By him doing that though, sis, now his kids can't do nothing for themselves. Like we gonna cover it. We're gonna talk about it.
Justin since he was a baby. And they were like, sorry, not Justin, Christian Combs.
Yeah, Christian.
They bought him out. And Christian was like, when I say bad, you say boy. And he was like, bad in the crowd. The crowd was
They
like,
didn't
boy,
say
you
it was
get off the
crickets,
stage.
y'all.
But anyway, let's get into Angie Martinez. Now, just to give you a wind up, the reason she's even talking about Diddy is she's Angie Martinez. She can talk about what she wants. 2,
Facts.
she knows that mofo. 3,
Facts.
she's actually giving insight that I think a lot of people in the industry, if they were honest, would come forward and give. And Charlemagne, I know I'm Charlemagne's biggest critic, right? But that's because his voice is so big, right? However, he is coming forth and speaking truth to power in the industry. But most importantly, because these industry titans are actually talking about Diddy, it's what makes me actually believe that Diddy is over. He can't come back from this. Listen to what they had to say. Hold on. And all this came up before I go. I know you're like, Tisa, get to the point. It's because Angie Martinez said that she was approached. I believe, I'm paraphrasing, she was approached to do an interview with Diddy. And Angie was like, no, because there's no growth. There's no accountability. And for you to want to do an interview with me, I need to see some accountability. And Charlemagne agreed. He was like, it's not. There's no accountability. See? Anyway, let's keep going. Let's go.
Relationship with him.
I was gonna say
People
that.
don't really know that. And so
We've had these conversations
privately,
about the
Thank you for sharing out the
about
live,
how
bestie.
you
I
feel that
appreciate it.
darkness.
I feel darkness from him. Yes. I remember the clip too where you telling him you felt the darkness from him.
Absolutely.
But I did feel that darkness, and we never had the best relationship. I tried sometimes just because of the proximity and because of our worlds, and you could not be
I have a screenshotting. Hold on.
our worlds, and you could not be inspired in terms of work ethic and what he's created. There is another side. So
Jenny said, did Angie ever release the interview with Pac yet? Nope, she has not. She has not, and I think she needs to. My brother Alex Ruler in the building. Give it up to my brother Alex. My man, hey, what time is Carolina Next is going on today? What time you starting? I told my viewers about it, but I didn't know the time to tell them to tune in. So I'm gonna let you put that in the comment. Y'all look for Alex in here, and he'll let y'all know when to join in for Carolina Nexus. Look, let's do this, y'all. Y'all remember when Dub back in the 90s when Dub was exposing Diddy, and she ended up getting kicked off the radio station in New York and had to go to the radio station in Philly. Shout out to my people in Philly, South Philly, stand up. Right, sis, they blackballed her. Okay, yeah. Now see, listen. Okay, hold on. Alex said the scheduled shows have been rescheduled for next week, 10 a.m. Tuesday, 10 a.m. Thursday. All right, cool. So y'all make sure next week, at 10 a.m. on Tuesday and on Thursday, go and support my man's Alex Ruler. That's my brother. That's my NOD faction mate. And hey man, now that you back, we need to go ahead and start tagging again, man. We was tearing things up in GIW. Let's go ahead and we need to start tagging again. He says, y'all come in the chat with questions. He's open. He'll answer any questions. All right. So y'all make sure y'all go and do that. And W Alex in the chat. If you're not following him, go and follow him. Listen, I hope. I know. Here's the thing. Angie Martinez is not really in the radio industry heavy like she was back in the 90s. Again, she's an intricate part of our culture in the 90s, just as Dub Dub was. But I still have to say, by her coming out and saying this, I still think we need to keep her in prayer. We need to add her to the prayer list. We need to add her to the prayer list because she's coming out and saying that, hey, I never felt comfortable dealing with him. Talking about Diddy. And she's saying he always had a dark spirit. Now, there's a lot of ways people hear that. But those of us that know this particular thing, this community and what they do and what it all entails, when she says dark spirit, we got to pray for her. We know that this could go tragically left, or she may end up getting what does our boy Jamil Peterson call it? Pneumonia. She may have a sudden mysterious, how did he say that? Mysterious case of pneumonia. So let's just pray for her. Let's pray for her. And as well as Charlemagne the God too. I know some people don't really care for him. But nobody needs to lose their life over telling the truth. Nobody needs to lose their life, period. That's supposed to be that's God's responsibility. That's his job. That's way above our pay grade. But unfortunately, we do have it. But let's pray for both.
I tried.
What was it? Was it the things you heard or things you felt, things you experienced? Combination of it all?
Combination of it all. I just personally just never had we knew each other, but I just always kind of.
Alex, you almost made me spit my coffee out, man.
I don't think I've ever been to a party. I could totally be wrong, and somebody will pull up a picture of me at some party that says I don't remember, but I have no recollection.
But I feel the same way too. Like I saw a person trying to try at one point.
You did see that?
Oh yeah, there's a video. I don't know where it's at, but somebody took a video. This
Shorty
was the
Love,
first
welcome in,
Revolt
welcome to
music
hashtag.
And, me and Andre was super cool. I love Andre, and God bless the dead. And so I did the first Revolt music conference because of Drake. And so we walked into the trailer, and Diddy was sitting in there, and this was right after Kim passed, and he was just like super down. And I remember he just said to me, he goes, man, I like all the conversations you be having about mental health and therapy and stuff because
I remember
I realized
that.
I've never been happy.
He
said that to me. He's like, I realized I've never been happy.
Wow.
In the
Like,
history
he said,
of hip-hop.
never been happy.
I believe that.
And so, when I hear somebody doing that, and I also remember being at I was at the Potter House one time. It was the weekend of Bishop T.D. Jakes' birthday party.
What's a Potter House?
He had a party that night, and then the next day we all went to church. I love Potter House. I watched them online.
Boss. Okay, now Charlemagne went too far. I wouldn't have said I love Potter House. I wouldn't have said that. Given what TD Cakes said to TD Cakes, given what has been allegedly stated about him, I wouldn't have said. That's something I wouldn't have said. I wouldn't have put that church over. But not only with what's being stated or what was said about TDK, it's also some other things that happened with members in his family that's um, has came out and was stated and stuff like that. So um, again, just saying, good morning. We also know what his ties to Diddy is, and allegedly he's the power bottom. And then he like, have you ever been swallowed? Have you ever been swallowed up? It's just stuff like that. It's just stuff like that. That you definitely. But and then you was the preacher of the church, so the minister of the church. So Alex said, "G, what's your opinion on the Danny Masterson situation?" I don't know much about that. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know much about that just yet. But I tell you what I will do. I'll check into it more. I'll pay attention to it, and then if you could come back and join us tomorrow, I'll give you hashtag. I'm gonna say it on that matter. Just saying, did I say hey to you? Welcome in. Good morning. If I didn't, Dimucci says that Church of Scientology. Ooh, yeah, that's a whole nother animal right there.
And Pastor Torrey Roberts and Bishop T.D. Jakes and Sarah Jakes Roberts.
Okay.
And so we in the church, and when I say he was,
Oh, okay.
I don't know what was going,
Sure.
what he had going on, but he was going through it. I mean, Holy Ghost jumping up and down, tears, and I just remember looking at him like, boy, he's going through it.
Fighting
so
demons.
clearly he was trying, right? So I give everybody the opportunity to evolve, but that
Justin said it seems all Hollywood's part of
Another
Scientology.
screenshot. Sorry, guys. That's how I got this thumbnail.
Evolve, but that I'm not the universe.
Pretty much,
I'm not God, so it don't matter what I think. Like you still got to deal with whatever you was putting out there. And clearly, that's what's happening now.
Yeah. Never had the best.
Now, I don't want to read too much into it, even though that's what I do for a living. But yeah. Heavy on that. I hope every loser man and pick me woman that was going up for Diddy and still going up for Diddy, talking about stuff, and oh my God, being freaky isn't illegal, realizes that it was deeper than that. There's a reason why people fear him. There's a reason why Angie don't want him on their show. There's a reason why Angie don't mess with him. And there's a reason why Charlamagne is speaking in very coded language, but at the end of the day, there's a reason why Charlamagne don't mess with him. And there's a reason why the industry is coming forward. And there's also a reason that Diddy is begging for a come up. See, that's the thing. When you got money and you got power and you treat people like crap, you think the world is your oyster. Because there's a bunch of losers and pick-me's that will do anything or sell anything to get a little drop of gold. Right?
Dimple Cheese at
But
Kirstie
when you
Alley,
lose your money
and
when you lose your power,
John Travolta,
that's
Tom
when the people
Cruise,
that never mess with you, that's when they're going to open your way up.
Saying,
You know what they say,
Fox,
careful when you're going on your way up, because when you start sliding down, and here's the thing, in life, there will always be that polarity. What goes up must come down. Nobody can stay up forever. It don't mean that you're going to stay down on the ground, but life is like this. And the reason they tell you to treat other people well, just core morality, right? Most people like Diddy will never get it. And the people that support Diddy, you're never going to get it. You're never going to get it. The reason for even morality is the fact of when you go up, yeah, fine. And everybody's pushing you up. But half those people, right? They're just as bad as you are. They just want access to your money so they can be an even bigger monster. The problem is when nature takes its course and you start going into a down cycle, remember, life is up and downs. When you're sliding down, the people you treat it with love, honesty,
I believe Nicole Kidman,
just
when she
simple
was married
human
to Tom
nature.
Cruise.
Just be non-grapey. Just don't be an abuser. Just don't be a liar. Just don't be a schemer. Just don't exploit and rob every single person around you
And
that
that's
you
true,
can.
Just saying. She's unfortunate.
Just
He'll
don't
always have
grape
fans.
and pillage people
That is true,
mentally,
unfortunately.
physically, emotionally, or financially. And when you're on that downward cycle, that happens to everybody. Before you go back up again, they will grab you and be your community and hold on to you so you never slide to the bottom of the mountain and have to climb up again. You know? And I think that's why so many people are speaking out, because Diddy is on that downward side. And like Charlamagne said, it's his own doing. Like Angie said, it's his own doing. But when he's on his way down, he don't got any community to hold him while the winds of karma sweep over him. Because all those losers, flunkies, pick-me's, and wayward souls, baby, y'all don't even got any emotion in your own life. Don't hold your own life together. So how the hell, no karma, no blessings, no nothing. So how the hell you gonna stop anybody else? Karma, you fight in your own karma. And that's all. That's my lecture. That's my TED talk. Thank you for coming. Anyway, y'all,
When
let me know what
gatekeeping
you think in
goes
the comments.
bad.
Oh, before we go, sorry, what am I doing? So anyway, just one last thing.
Sis said he might as well start
with
dropping
this, the
names
whole
on
thing
his way
is
to the bottom.
Diddy
May as
is
well.
still also
What we got
mad
to lose
that
now?
this big tell-all interview that he allegedly wants to do. To one, people are saying, and again, take this with a grain of salt, that one, he wants it paid, which I believe that. According to all reports, he's not paying the lawyers. What'd they say? I think PR,
He double tapping the
definitely
screen. Y'all share
employees.
out the
TMZ
live.
did a thing
And
that they're
remember,
not
we
getting
got
paid,
football
right?
helmets as the goal. We need 15 more
He just sold
of the
his
football
jet.
helmets in order
Yes,
to
he's a
close out
billionaire.
this
Because when
goal.
I say Diddy's broke, y'all think I'm broke like, oh, he works at 7-Eleven and he's between paychecks. No shade if you work at 7-Eleven. But you get my point. You think he's living like
We like
paycheck
to
to
make
paycheck
donations.
and literally,
The
only
CA,
can spend
money sign,
$103 at Trader
Be
Joe's every
Smooth
week for your weekly
404.
groceries, right? No shade. We all been
Thank
there,
you.
right? Maybe more than others. But the whole point of the matter is, no, he got billionaire bills and he don't even got millionaire income right now. So technically he is like, money's drying up, liquid assets, everything he owns needs maintenance. They need a full staff. You can't leave a $50 million
Diddy has to ask
mansion
for
without a
permission to
full
use
staff
his money.
partner inside
That's
and
true.
outside. You can't do
No
that,
lies detected.
right? So Diddy, they're saying one wants his breakout interview to change the hearts and minds of the public to be paid. And every network is like, you should be paying us at this point. But also, they're saying that he wants a prestigious
Darlene,
network.
welcome
And if he
in.
can't
Good
get a
morning,
prestigious
Bessie.
network, he wants a podcast that can be heard around the world.
Thank
Right
you
now,
for the
he
Go
ain't got any takers.
Populars.
Right now, especially, and they're saying he wants to control
Thank you for those roses.
what's asked and what's said, so he can do like a hey everybody, it's Diddy.
Shout out to
He
Darlene.
wants
She
to
just lit
control
up the
so he can do
roses
the
in the
thing.
gift
And the
gallery.
people are saying, okay, even if we do have you on, and I think this is what Angie was talking about in the prior
Thank you
thing,
for the
but
goats.
she was like, yo,
I
you gotta have
appreciate
some
it,
accountability. You're not coming on here and doing PR. I can ask you what I want. We can have a conversation. I want to ask you some tough questions. This is not going to be Diddy TV where, like, you stood up in the courtroom and you just running amok. You can do that mess in the Southern District of New York. But Andrew Martinez is saying, Ninja, I know all your business. I know how I know what happened to the other artists. You can run that whole, I've been in charity and I've changed something. I did a bad boy. When Nicole Moreland was crying in the courtroom, I mean, she did a good job as a lawyer, but she was crying in the courtroom like she lost her man. I remember he changed my life.
Yeah, that was
He
wild.
said you could
That
be
was wild.
anything
I think
you
she was
want.
bought
And
too.
we were all just like, earn that money, right?
Oh,
but the whole point of the
she
matter
called it
is
too.
they ran that game, right? On those good white people, on those good, it was a mixture, right? But they ran that game on the court system, and maybe those people in the jury didn't know the true legacy of Bad Boy. But
Darlene,
Angie
thank you for the
Martinez
hanging lights. I
knows
appreciate it.
what
It was
was in the
beautiful, by the
streets.
way.
She's heard what happened in the studios. She knows the record deal. She knows the history. She knows some of the women, right? She knows some of the men. She knows the rumors.
Double Cheek says when
Angie
his
Martinez
artist
is one of the best interviewers out. She really is a skillful
lawyers,
interview,
PR folk
truly. So
claim
even
they
if she don't
are
know the story, you
lies
come in
trying
here
to
with BS,
extort.
she's
Yeah, we
going
all
to
know
tell you
better
how
than
it
that.
happened.
I don't even know why they tried it.
too. But
Bessie?
Charlemagne be like, I didn't like the way he let Andrew Schultz always talk about black women. I don't know.
She said,
I don't know.
nah, those
But
two jurors were
again,
bought
my
and paid.
whole
Absolutely.
point is
Darlene,
Diddy
thank you
is
for the
out of his
football
GD
helmet.
mind.
Y'all know I'm a big,
And the
huge
fact
football
that he
fan.
still thinks that he has the same power, again, y'all want to support him? Go ahead. Y'all want to get some review tickets? Go ahead. Y'all want to buy
Thank
his
you for
book?
that. I appreciate
Y'all want
it,
to get the
Darlene.
audio book if he comes out?
Thank you
Go
for the
ahead.
football
And y'all
helmets.
want to watch it? Go. Listen, I am going to watch the Zeus documentary just so I can clown it because something tells me, right? But the whole point of the matter is, again, those leeches, self-haters, self-hating women, loser, abusive men, everybody that stood by Diddy, how's it feel to know that your demon king doesn't even want your support? And how's it feel to know that your demon king thinks that you don't even have an emotion in your own life? So how the hell do you want to help his? Anyway, that's just my opinion. Now I'm going to let y'all go. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
Hey, shout out to Tisa Tells. Listen, make no mistake about it, y'all. Zeus Network is known for being messy. They thrive on the messiness. Okay? And so I don't think it get any more messier than Diddy. So I do believe that they will allow him to have a show on their platform if he gets out. Um, and here's the thing though that she had just brought up too. The reason why it wouldn't work with Angie Martinez is because she's not gonna play that game with him. She's not gonna allow him to tell her what questions to ask him and allow him to curve the interview. Angie Martinez has been known to be one of the most realest interviewers. Think about it. And look, this is how you can tell. Just like Sis said earlier, she's got a whole interview that she done with Pop that she hadn't even let out. Do you know if she were to let that interview out, it would be gold. It would be digital gold. But she's not worried about the money. She's not worried about the fame. She's not worried about the clout. Out of respect, she hadn't let it go. Absolutely, sis. She's an Angie holds the room and demands respect. And I love her. Look, yeah, she do. Dimple Cheek says he won't be able to manipulate her on the interview. Exactly. No chance. She's not. She's not intimidated. She's not intimidated at all. And he can't stand that. He has to have control. She's not gonna get that up. She's one of the rare women that's in her line of work that can put fear in men. It's just like Dimple Cheeks and Jenny said. She commands the room. She commands her respect, and she deserves her respect. And I need to know what water she's drinking because she still look as she did in the '90s. I need to know because I need that. I need that. Listen. I wanted to cover the topic of because we talked about Kim and North a couple of shows ago, and some things came out, and it was saying that she had a trouble. North had a troubled IG live, and I was gonna cover it, but we might do that tomorrow. I'm gonna say that for tomorrow, maybe unless something else happens. But okay, let's go to the second segment. But before we do that, let's do a PSA, y'all. We halfway to our gifting goal. We got 10 football helmets. We need 10 more. We need 10 more helmets in order to reach that gifting goal. Keep double tapping the screen. Share out the live. Invite your friends. Invite your homies. Invite your homegirl. Tell them come in. All we doing is having coffee and conversations and talking about some real deal Holyfield stuff. All right. And they're more than welcome to come in and join us. And even those who may have a different point of view or a different perspective on things, they're welcome as well. All we ask is just keep it cordial. Okay, that's it. That's all. But now, Tisa tells she mentioned a situation that happened at a concert with Total. Total was having a concert and they brought out Diddy Jr., Christian Combs on stage, and he was like, when I say bad, they say boy, bad. In the crowd, the first time from what I saw, I'm gonna keep it a buck 50 with y'all. From what I saw, the first time they said it, but then like after they caught what I don't know if it was what he said, I don't know if they remember something, but then he did it the first time. If I say bad, you say boy, bad. And they said bad. He said boy. He said bad. They said boy. Now, that second time he said, when I say bad, you say boy, bad. And the crowd was like,
I know this mom didn't tell us to say bad. Does he not know what his daddy did? Did he not know what he did? Does he not know what his brother did? I ain't saying that. Even saying bad boy make me feel like I did something wrong. I ain't saying bad boy.
that's how they was looking. Y'all, look, y'all. Sis, it was crazy. I mean, the crickets. It was quieter than a church mouse off in the building, in the venue. Listen, I'm telling y'all have got to go and see it. Go and watch the video. But I also want to point something out, though. This isn't the picture within the picture. Y'all remember how we talk about the picture within the picture, right? Bite Patty said, laughing my ass off. I'm telling you, it was crazy, boy. Whoo. I mean, but the picture within the picture. This shows you that he has put his family in the position to where they have to depend on him to be the breadwinner, the money maker, this, that, and the third, and control everything. And now that he's locked up, and now that he's going through his situation, the money isn't there like it used to be. It ain't coming in like it once flowed in. And so now they got to go out and make appearances. Now I remember this was during the trial. His son was in Atlanta. No, it was right after. It was right after. His son was in Atlanta at a club. And he's standing on top of the bar. He got, champagne bottles and all of this. And he pouring people drinks. And they now, first of all, after what we just heard through the whole trial, I wouldn't accept a drink from the family dog. Because we know what allegedly the play is, right? So I wouldn't have done that. But anyways, that's how he was celebrating, right? And I mean, girls was taking the drinks and everything. Like, I don't know if they slept under a rock. I don't know I don't know. But so now we're going to go, hold on. We're going to go to our second segment. All right, hold on. Let me get it queued up. Now, okay, so with that happening, y'all, at the concert with Total, and I don't even know why Total let him even come out there. I'm gonna be honest. And then that's another thing. They on there talking about nephew. Listen, if I'm Total, if I'm, well, I ain't gonna say fake. Lil Kim, Locks, Mace. I'm not bringing any of his kids out. None of them would be part of my concert until they ran me my dollars. And even after that, given what they're facing now, I wouldn't want to be associated with any of that. But with this happening, y'all know King Troll got a hold of it. And when I say King Troll, I'm talking about the infamous 50 Cent. You know anything that I don't even know why they give him material. 50 Cent is like a troll fish. And anything that they do that's embarrassing, that's his bait. It's hook, line, and sinker. They got him, right? Jenny said they're going to have to pay me before, and that check's going to have to be cleared before. Facts. Exactly. Before we make any moves, I need to make sure it is in my account ASAP, no Rocky. Bite Back, he said, I love 50. I do too. I'm here for it. I know people get mad at him and say, man, he breaking the code. No, he ain't. No, he ain't. This is the art of war. I'm sorry, WAR. WAR. Love you, TikTok. Mean it. So let's listen. This is video credit for the second segment goes to All Urban Central. And the title is 50 Cent reacts to King Combs getting booed off stage after crowd goes silent at total concert. Y'all, this is the funniest thing I have seen in a while. It's, you say bad. I say bad. You say boy, bad. Man, listen, let's go. I can't. Y'all deserve a laugh. Y'all deserve a laugh. Let's go.
All right. Listen, man. I was not planning to cover this today, but
Salute to
y'all
my
done
coffee
sent me this
drinkers.
clip about 900 times. Because why is 50 Cent online once again doing what he does best, trolling? And this time it's Diddy's son, Christian King Combs, and the
Taylor,
crowd
welcome
went
in. Welcome
dead
in. How you
silent on
doing?
him.
Good seeing you this
Nah,
morning.
let's get into this one because this ain't just a performance moment. This is years of beef bubbling over. So Christian Combs is on stage, right? He's performing, crowd vibing a little bit. Then he tries to do the classic bad boy chant. You know, bad boy, bad boy. And the crowd said nothing. On this next song right here, I need your help. Y'all ready? Yeah, good. And yo, when I say bad, y'all say boy. Bad, bad. When I say bad, y'all say boy. Bad, bad.
Oh my God, man.
Now give it up for our nephew. Love you, nephew.
OMG. And then y'all, look. Oh my God, man. I forgot to get my Kleenex. Y'all, let me tell you what else is funny about it. Oh my God. Hold on, y'all. I can't see the comments for crying from laughing. Oh man. Woo. But let me tell y'all, this is another part that's so funny about it. As if them not saying nothing was that was funny in it. So don't get me wrong. That was hilarious. Oh my gosh. But y'all forgive me for sniffling, man. I'm laughing and crying and everything, boy. But what was even more funny, or what was funnier, is the fact of the matter that after he did that, right? Hey Rita, it was crickets, a whole family of crickets in there. But after he did that and nobody said nothing, the members of Total rushed him. They ushered him off the stage like, look, okay, go on. All right, we love you, nephew. Get on out of here, boy. You nobody, nobody. I'm talking about Keith Sweat, Athena Cage. Nobody was saying anything. They was like, all right, nephew, bye. Get on up out of here, off stage. He walking away, bye, bye, bye. Looking like radio watching walking off the stage. Man, listen. Oh my God. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Y'all got to go watch this. Jenny said them boobs got me searing. I'm trying to tell you, Mike Baddies. Mike Baddies said I can't breathe. I'm telling you, my side hurt. My side. Oh, oh my gosh, man. Man. Oh, boy, I feel like I just broke up with the love of my life, man. Like, but this ain't tears of sorrow, y'all, or pain or sadness. This is all laugh. Man, y'all got to. I'm talking about the way they ushered him off that stage so fast after that. They knew. Look, they knew right away that wasn't it. He what he didn't. He couldn't control the crowd at all. Boy, they were like, "All right, nephew, we love you, nephew. Go on back there in the back, get way back there." Bet you. I bet you. After that happened, I could see them after the concert. I could see Total in the dressing room like this.
Whose idea was it to bring him up on stage? Okay, look, girl. The next, from here on out, any concert we doing, he cannot come out. We are not doing that again. His daddy ain't paid us our money. He did us wrong. We try to look out for him. We bring his little bad demon seed out here on stage, and he ruined the concert. Nobody like him. Ain't nobody said nothing. We had the crowd moving until he came out talking about, well, I say bad, you say boy. And they didn't even say that. And it's only 2 words. We had to get him off stage. Girl, we can't do that to ourselves no more. We're trying to make our comeback, all right? And that ain't gonna work. He can't come back.
I'm telling y'all, man. Listen, I don't know who their PR is. I don't know who the road manager is. I don't know who's over the production team for their concerts. But never will they do that again. I just don't see that happening. I don't see that happening at all. I bet you they got Mormon concerts that was louder than that. They got more fan interaction than he got.
We love you.
I'm talking church mouse quiet. Like somebody unplugged the speakers quiet. Like, did the mic cut off? Quiet. And you know who saw it and immediately went
How about y'all? Hold on. I ain't even watched this. I haven't seen this before, y'all. And he said the same thing. So y'all know I'm not lying. Y'all know I'm not telling y'all a lie. And when I say y'all need to go see it, y'all need to go see it. I told y'all, boy, it was, boy. Huh. He said, is the mic working? Did somebody turn the mic off?
50 Cent. Soon as that clip hit the timeline, 50 Cent reposted it and basically said,
I'll be back, y'all. I
yeah,
gotta go get
this
me
ain't
some
it.
Kleenex,
Now
man.
listen,
Hey, sis,
50
take over
ain't even
if
have to
anybody
say
says
much.
I'll
The
be right
clip
back.
did all the talking. This the same 50 Cent that's
so
been
funny.
telling y'all for years, I don't miss. If there's a moment to clown somebody, if there's an awkward L floating around in the aisle, find it. Now this ain't just random trolling. This moment hit harder because this is Diddy's son. And if you know anything about hip hop history, 50 Cent and Sean Combs do not get along. Like at all. This beef older than some of y'all watching this video. 50 Cent been throwing shots at Diddy since the early 2000s. Industry rumors, subliminals, interviews, songs, all of that.
It's like this, like
We had a black billionaire's lunch.
black excellence. They're sitting there like, yeah. It's the billionaire brunch. You're like, I hate you, man.
And we here together, and we're gonna keep staying together. We getting tighter.
Unaware of anything going on here. This is the one time I'm gonna be with you this year. Yo, I feel like I'm normal again. Get me out of here.
Do you think Puff is cooked?
I'm not sure if he's cooked. When we think of all of those different allegations that pile up, he's cooked.
Right.
But I don't know how much of that turns into actually what he's up against.
Right. The court of public opinion is one thing.
Yeah. No,
and then they also say, once we get in, then,
Yeah. I mean, that public opinion, he's washed. He's washed.
Yeah.
Up. They washed him.
My favorite hero. I have a lot of guys that I look up to their accomplishments, but I wouldn't call them my heroes. Right. You don't wear another man's jersey on your back. Yeah. Respect. Your favorite villain? My favorite villain?
There we go.
I kind of like Diddy. I say things that are borderline like, oh my God, you're in trouble.
You got close when he offered to take you shopping.
Yeah, you see, Amik is in the same shirt. He's out there in the same shirt. This is not shit. It's really hot. Obviously was not offended by what I was offended by. This is what I'm saying, bro.
When he said the shopping line, in real life, what did you say?
He was like, yo, you hot now. Now we gotta hang out. Take you shopping and I get you some flash. And I was looking and I was like, let me just move away from him because I'm gonna mess up the wedding.
It was someone's wedding?
It was Chris Lighty's wedding. Nori's there. Nori knows this. And I looked at him like, yo. You heard what he just said, right? Certain things they let it go by because it's Puff. It's like he wasn't like in the closet, he was like in the hallway.
Now it was in the hallway. We saw the video.
Yeah,
We saw that video.
It comes out later, you're like, that's not the closet. He didn't give a
Now when they talking about he ain't in the closet, he was in the hallway. They showed the clip of him running down the hall when he assaulted Cassie. Boy, he getting he getting clowned.
And every time something controversial pops up involving Diddy, who you see on Instagram immediately? 50. Posting memes, posting captions, posting laughing emojis. Man treats it like ESPN for chaos.
Right,
now fast forward to
Batty.
today.
Like,
Diddy's son, especially Christian Combs, has stepped into the spotlight. Christian wants to rap. He wants respect. He wants to carry the bad boy legacy. And that's cool. But here's the problem. You inherit the name, not the fear. Earlier this year, King's Comb dropped a diss track. He was talking spicy, mentioning 50, mentioning lawsuits, mentioning documentaries. Basically saying, hey, yo, 50, stop playing with my family.
You talking down the family name, man, you wildin'. What? I dare one of you niggas scream out no Diddy.
Now, news crew members, our viewers, I am all for any kid, any jit trying to pursue their dreams. I'm for it. But we have a responsibility on us too when it comes to us. Our responsibility is to be upfront when they want to do something and we know that they're not good at it. At least let's go and try to get them the proper coaching, training, or something that is going to give them a legitimate opportunity to be successful in what they're dreaming of doing. You all just heard a snippet of his music. And when I say he's no good at rapping, that's not me being mean. Y'all just heard it yourself. And in fact, I love you enough that I'm going to play it again so you can see yourself.
G Smooth ain't lying. That boy do suck at rapping.
Here we go. I'm just trying to tell y'all. Let's go.
With my family.
You talking down the family name, man, you wildin'. What? I dare one of you niggas scream out no Diddy. Blow with me. All that gossip shit is whack. When all they had was 50 Cent. Who put this city on the map? Stop lying. Pops been hated on by many men. And nigga, that's fine.
Yo. White Patty said my ears are bleeding. Listen, y'all. Hey, let's keep it a $1.50. That's what we do here. What's the show called? Hashtag I'm gonna say it. And so that's what I'm gonna do, y'all. I'm gonna keep it real. We're gonna stay true to our show name, right? Hashtag we gonna say it. B-Rad in Malibu's Most Wanted was a better rapper than Christian Combs. And if you disagree with me, fight me. This dude should be nowhere near a mic. He shouldn't be nowhere near a booth. I take B-Rad and Malibu's Most Wanted over Christian Combs. Any day. Any day. Am I lying, by Batty? I'm saying, listen, this is horrible. And then he sound like he got congestion, like he might need some Mucinex, Claritin, something.
Gonna try to stop these M&Ms and they gonna die trying. Pull up to the south side. We locked in, we got ties. Don't give up.
South side of what? Beverly Hills? South side of what? Calabasas? The hardest thing y'all done, the most gangster thing that goes on in Calabasas, where y'all from, is y'all might break curfew. Come on, man. Since he ain't on the beat, not at all. Panda Zero, what's good with you? That's Christian Combs. That's Diddy Jr. This is horrible. That's not gonna even that's not going that wouldn't sell flat. That wouldn't go platinum. He couldn't sell flat. He couldn't go wood. That was Panda Zero. Oh my god! Listen. Jenny said triple cardboard. I know that's right. One copy sold, and he bought it. Come on, man. Stop. We got to be real.
About no blogs, cause we really outside.
What does 50 do? He don't respond with a diss track, he responds with laughter. Posted online, mocks it, and says relax. That's the most disrespectful response possible. So now let's circle back to this performance. Because this moment, this crowd going silent, this is what 50 been saying the whole time. You can't force legacy. Really you can't force respect. And the crowd don't owe you no nostalgia.
This dude. Man, listen. I'm sending y'all the link that I'm gonna post the link. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I gotta get y'all this link. You know what I might do? Y'all know what I might do? First of all, I gotta wipe my eyes again because I'm laughing. And I'm laughing because they showing a clip of this boy up here dancing like his daddy. And he looking like, oh my gosh, man. This was not on my bingo card today. Oh my gosh. He's looking like Carlton from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air mixed with his dad. And he up here Harlem shaking and Diddy. I don't know what it looked. I don't know, y'all. I'm just gonna have to post the video on my page after the show. Because look, I cannot sit here and say that we are family. I cannot sit here and say that we are friends. I cannot sit here and say that we are cool with each other and not share this with y'all. And if you are at work, I just recommend watching it on lunch break or going and taking a bathroom break or something and go and watch it, because the amount of laughter that this is gonna give you, they might send you home for the day. So if you want to get off of work early, go on my after the broadcast, because I know I gotta hurry up. I know, Marge, I gotta hurry up so we can try to get this downloaded and put over on YouTube. But if you want to go home early, when I post this video, watch it. This dude, look, I'm serious. I got Carlton Banks mixed with Diddy with a splash of radio. Y'all know the movie Radio with Cuba Gooding Jr. It's all this is somebody need to spank.
When Biggie was alive, Bad Boys chant meant something. Now you gotta earn that energy. Let me put this in hip hop terms real quick. This is like pulling up to a party thinking you the main character.
They should have kept the training wheels on him.
The silence was loud, and 50 reposting it. That's him saying, "See, I told y'all." Now let's be honest. 50 Cent is winning the internet war, because while King Combs is trying to prove himself as an artist, 50 is rich, retired, entertained, and bored, which makes him dangerous. He don't need clout. He don't need a response. He just needs Wi-Fi. This isn't even about Christian Combs personally.
It's the
this
radio
is about generational people. 50 versus Diddy turning to 50 versus Diddy's kids. And the cold truth, hip-hop doesn't care about family trees. Hip-hop cares about impact. Now listen, Christian Combs is still young. He can still grow and he can still improve.
No, he can't. No. And see, and this is why we where we at right now with him, because nobody told him no. Taylor said no deal. Right. No, it ain't no growing. It ain't no growing. It ain't no getting better. Stop. Look, just because your dad I can't even use your dad. Your dad sucked too. Because your dad was surrounded by people who could rap and were good lyricists, you don't have it. He didn't have it, and you don't have it. Right? So just quit. No, let's not. We're not gonna sit here and say that he can get better. He can. No, he can't. No, he can't. The only way Christian Cone gets better at rapping is to stop doing it. he can stick to rapping presence maybe, but no, no. Mm-mm.
This, the internet never forgets. As long as 50 Cent is alive,
Auto-tune can't save him
scrolling and being
neither.
petty,
Nope.
every slip up will be documented. So I want to
Panda
know
Zero
what y'all think. Was this just an
Christian
awkward
is similar
crowd,
to his
or
father.
was this proof that the bad boy name
Was
don't
hyper
hit the same anymore?
sexualized
And
as a
most
kid.
importantly,
Yeah,
did
he
50
was.
Cent cross the line?
And
Or is
we've
this just
seen
classic hip hop
actions of that
trolling?
in
Like
real
this
time.
video, subscribe, and leave a comment. You already know what time it is, so keep it locked.
In the camera. Yeah, definitely. I was looking for you. I tell you, get your hand out of my pocket, man. Get your hand out of my pocket. I see what you're doing.
That's
I see what
Diddy
you're doing
and,
on the channel. Get your hand out of my pocket, man.
50 Cent.
Look at me when I'm talking to you. I see yo. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing, man. I see what you're doing. Nah, look at me, man. I see what you're doing, man. Yeah, you gonna make me. Okay, I'll tell you right now. When I want to work for Diddy, I'm gonna physically put my hands on somebody for the ratings because he's not gonna outdo me. I'm gonna physically. I'm gonna go to Central Book. Yeah. I'm used to it. I know what it is. But get your hand out my pocket. Get off my channel, boy. I love it.
Did y'all catch that? Did y'all catch what Diddy was just saying? 50 said Central Booking. Diddy said, yeah, I'm familiar. I know what it is. I'm familiar with it.
I love this show.
You got the brand new show. Have you seen it?
I love this show.
Donald Trump's
Big Mel, what's good,
Donald
brother?
Trump
How you
saying,
doing?
My show is a knockoff of The Apprentice. I said, what's the matter with Donald? I mean, he got a little age on him. You can see
To me, to be honest, it felt a little. I want to work for Diddy inspired to me, though.
Yeah, but you know, this is what I gotta do it, right? And this is my.
Everybody's
Puffy might be the destination for anybody going nowhere. Nobody survived him. Because he'd been standing next to something his entire career.
Right.
He stood next to Biggie. You put hot on him. And stand next to the fighters he won.
I mean, if you got to end it, 50, that's how you end it. Give it up for all Urban Central, man. And let me subscribe to them and let me make sure I thumbs up it. Like I told you, we got to support other content creators over here as well. Panda Zero said Nicki Minaj was his date for his 16th birthday. Why was that allowed? You talking about what you call it? Christian? She was Christian's date? I bet she no. Yeah, Christian. Yeah, that's a good question because he definitely she's older than he is, so he definitely shouldn't have had that. But if I had to guess, Panda Zero, it was probably a deal for a deal type thing. You know, where she would be his date, and she would get something out of it too. Um, if I had to guess, and there's no telling what she had to. I don't want. Listen. I'm saying this is what I think. I'm not saying this happened, so I don't want because we have idiots that come in and get mad anytime we say something about him. So I want to make sure we put it out there that this is. She asked me. She ain't asked you. She asked me, and I'm answering. And if you don't like my answer, so what? Ask her to ask you, and then you can answer how you want to. But this is what I think. I think it was probably favor for a favor kind of thing. If I had to guess, if you go out with my son for his 16th birthday, I'll make sure maybe this track gets more plays or whatnot, or get put in rotation at this radio station, or something like that. All right. So, okay. So the third segment, this is what we're gonna do. PSA, like we do. PSA. All right. So keep double tapping the screen. I appreciate it. We're still sitting on 10 more football helmets. We need 10 more football helmets to reach our goal. And again, just like Panda Zero said, if you would like to help us get into Group C3, go ahead and click on my profile picture, see that gift gallery, and donate to that. The sooner we close those out, then we can move up to C3 as well. But keep double tapping that screen. Share out the live. I appreciate you so much. Give the panelists, if possible. If you subscribe to the channel, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please go and subscribe. And you will get a badge put next to your name that says crew. As you can see, Panda Zero got an orange badge next to hers that says crew. And that lets me and my moderators know that you are part of our news crew member team. And your comment will stand out to us more in the live. Also, you get to use our own special exclusive stickers during the live, only available to our news crew members. If you sent me a heart me today, please make sure you go back and do your daily activities or daily list, and that way you claim your points as well. Panda Zero, thank you for that league ball. That's my first time I've ever seen that. Thank you so much for that. Oh, and by the way, she has a great live too. I went in there last night, so you all go and check out Panda Zero's live. When do you go on, Panda Zero? While she's putting that in there, we're going to go ahead and transition to the third segment. I know I'm behind. I've been talking and laughing. I'm sorry, y'all. That was funny. But we're going to, let me see. Yeah. So our third segment, the video credit go to our man's Jamil Peterson, Mr. I Am Comedy. He's covering it too. He's got his spin on it. And y'all already know he's off the chart funny. So we're gonna see what he says. I know I was laughing and y'all I couldn't listen, I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it. But okay, she said no specific time usually. Probably will in an hour today, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. So y'all remember, okay, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. So that'd be noon, well, 12 noon here Eastern Standard Time. All right. So y'all make sure y'all check her out. Jamil's title says Diddy's son, King Kong, threatens to unalive 50 Cent for him getting booed off stage for screaming bad boy. Look, it was funny.
It's snow to the fire blazing, baby, let it snow. Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. We are now out in the storm surviving King Kong's Pure survival. And you got the kids out on the sled enjoying themselves in King Kong's. Guys, make sure y'all smash that like button.
Oh yeah, my fault, family.
And go ahead on and hit that hype button during survival. I'm out here damn near about to get myself hurt. So I'm just going to sit in the damn snow.
No, that's right. I don't play with that.
I'm going to sit in the snow so I can protect myself because I'm about to slip. And y'all see the freak off tunnel right there. That's one of the tunnels where I put Miss Halopicia's freak off Timberland boots. The Timberland boots and the fitted ball cap. I put the Timberland boots in that freak off tunnel, and the boots came right back to the crib.
The alopecia 1000.
But let's get to King Kong. This boy, Diddy Glover's little demonic freak off twin, had threatened to slap the taste out of 50 Cent mouth. And the boy never slapped the taste out of 50's mouth yet. And y'all remember that when King Kong said he was going to slap 50 Cent. Now, guys, since I've been covering the tragic situation that happened in Minnesota, you know, rest in peace to that guy that lost his life, and Renee Good as well. I was out of the Hollywood realm for a second with these freak off demons. Well, this demon child, King Combs, did a concert, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, do y'all remember the group with Diddy was signed to, Total? Tell me what you want from me. Hey. Take a look at what you see. Let me know if it's right here. Something you can have for real.
What
King Kong was invited to the damn
90s,
concert.
Boy.
And tell me why did this boy in his brain decide to go on stage and scream to the audience and say, bad boy, everybody say bad boy, bad boy. King Kong's damn near got booed off the stage. They looked at that boy like he was crazy. If
See,
you
so y'all
have
know I'm
not
not
seen
lying.
it,
Everybody ain't saying
make sure y'all go
the
and look
same
it up.
thing.
King Kong did a show with Total. It's a bad boy reunion, and King Kong thought it was a perfect time to tell everybody to scream
Boy, look
bad
at
boy.
him.
It was so quiet in there. It was like moving into a new house. You know how you move into a new house or a new apartment, and it's like your voice echoes.
My God.
King Kong's voice was echoing. Total was sitting up there looking like, oh my God, because they call him nephew. You know, they look at him like a nephew or whatever. And the group Total, which they like 5,300 years old right now, they thought it was a good idea to bring Kings out on stage, you know, to show love for Diddy.
Time out. Oh, time out. Bite Batty said I just watched it. Pretty sure I peed myself. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Oh my God. Oh man, how embarrassed. Y'all. Man, they ushered him off the stage so fast. That joke was so funny, man. Y'all gotta go watch. No, I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna keep my word. I'm gonna post it. Give me a few minutes. I might still be laughing after we get finished, but I'm gonna post it. OMG.
But the boys started thinking that the audience had to show
all
love
day.
to Diddy Glover too. And it was horrible.
Let me see. So put Christian Combs at Total concert. Panda Zero. I am Rita. Hey, I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna post it after this show. Panda Zero, just wait. I'm gonna post it for you. Just make sure you somewhere. Just make sure you somewhere you can fall out on the floor laughing. Cause I ain't know. Just thinking about it, man. I can't stop laughing. Y'all, I don't. We gonna get through today's show, y'all. I just gotta bear listen. We. But he is not hot. He is not it. That is not it. That is not it. That was the worst move. I don't know who. I don't know who invited him, but they are no longer working on the invitee committee. I promise.
It was horrible. And 50 Cent posted it on his Instagram. Go to 50 Cent Instagram and look at what
Tori.
he posted with King Kong. He said,
Hey,
King
Tori.
Kong, this is a
Welcome in,
terrible
Tori.
time, dude, to be talking about everybody scream bad boy. Nobody forgot
yes.
what
Make sure
your
you hadn't
dad
had too many
did,
fluids
dude.
to
Just
drink.
survival. And then why would we want to say bad
You're
boy
gonna have to go
when
change
he's
clothes.
in Forks Dinglings for being a bad boy? We know what the bad boys do, King, at that damn record label. I know that you are in another world, dude, and I'm not gonna call King slow. I'm not going to let y'all say that King is slow, but King is definitely slow as a motherfucker.
Radio.
King is beyond the yellow school bus.
Told y'all radio.
You know what I'm saying? And King is mad at 50
Tori,
Cent.
thank
He's
you
talking
for the
about 50
heartbeat.
Cent.
I
I can't
appreciate that,
stand how you
Bessie.
talk about my dog. Yeah, I want that. And I told the crowd to say, bad boy, bad boy. Everybody say bad boy. Everybody say bad boy. But nobody in the crowd wanted to acknowledge my dog. So I realized that I love my dog by myself. So I'm not going to worry about it. So 50 Cent, you're the mob because I'll show love to my dog. And your son don't got no love for you. Like I got love for my dog. King Holmes was mad as hell. But King, 50 Cent was telling you the truth. Everybody in this that's watching this video, do y'all think that if you went to a concert and King Combs came walking his long giraffe neck out there on stage and say, everybody scream bad boy, is y'all gonna scream bad boy? Or is y'all gonna look at this motherfucker like he lost his freak off mind? And that's how they did. So King Combs is still in reality.
Yeah, shout out to Jamaica
So he decided
Peterson.
to go on Instagram after 50 Cent
I knew
trolled
he was
him
gonna give us
and
one.
reposted the video and said, 50 Cent, well, I'll cat you. I'm not gonna slap you this time. No, I'm not gonna slap you. I'm gonna kill you. I love you. King, 50 Cent is not threatened by you, sir. He's not threatened by your father. Didn't you see that in the damn docu-series, King? King Combs, what you need to do, instead of screaming, telling everybody to say bad boy, you need to put out that documentary that you and your little curly haired brother, the one that don't look shit like your dad.
They talking about
Y'all
Christian.
said my brother be dancing with me, and 50 said you just be Bob. My brother be dancing with me, but he'll look shit like my dog. That little brother of yours, curly haired little motherfucker. Why don't y'all put out that docu-series, King, that we are sitting and waiting for? We don't want to see you on a concert trying to
share
rile
out the
people up
live.
to defend Diddy Glover. Nobody is
people
going
missing
to
out on
scream
this stuff,
bad
man.
boy, King.
Yeah, Wolf Jr. Exactly.
You had a better choice, King. You had a better chance of going up there on stage saying free Diddy. Free Diddy Glover. Because you telling the audience to scream bad boy
did not go
is
well.
pretty much like saying free Diddy. So you should have just said free Diddy Glover. Cause that was a mess, King. Like nobody, I'm talking about nobody. There probably was two motherfuckers that came with King that said bad boy after he said everybody in the crowd
I can't
scream
breathe,
bad boy.
boy. Baby,
King,
I can't breathe.
Your dad
That is funny.
literally has freak off dungeons.
That is
You see
funny.
that tunnel, King Kong?
Oh my God.
I threw a pair of Miss Alopecia Jada Pinkett Timberland boots in that freak off tunnel, and those motherfuckers literally walked to the crib. Like they left out the dungeon. Like they got a mind of their own. Your dad has these tunnels like this. What I'm talking about, baby oil, all types of freaky deaky shit in there. Butt naked gay vampires that's upside down in that tunnel waiting to pull somebody in there like the movie
White
The
Betty.
Eight. King.
It was hilarious, what it did. Look, after the crowd didn't say nothing, and the members of Total, especially the one in the back, she was pushing them off the stage. It's we love you if you get the hell on up out of here. You ruining our money. Oh, whoo-wee. What?
Nobody gives a damn about screaming
What?
free Diddy or bad boy. So you can't be mad at 50 Cent threatening to unalive him, knowing damn well
you
King,
can't. You
you
did
ain't
that.
gonna do a motherfucking thing. Pure survival, gang.
Boy, let's give it up to Jamil Peterson. I told y'all, I knew it was gonna be. I knew he was gonna deliver. I knew it. Boy. Ooh. I don't know, y'all. I don't know, y'all. I don't know, y'all. But look. Oh my God. He is. He is hilarious. He is hilarious. All right, so now look, we're gonna go to the fourth quarter. We're going to our fourth and final segment of the show. Now, I don't know what this is about. I don't know what this is about. I haven't listened to it yet. I ain't pre-watch. I don't. You know, some things I do watch before I bring them on here because I want to make sure we don't get flagged or anything like that. But I didn't. I didn't watch this either. I haven't watched none of the ones we played today. So luckily we made it through there. But this one, all right. So sorry, y'all, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. That's funny. All right, Joe. So let me say this. Let's close it out. There was talks in the past that 50 uh, wasn't innocent either. You know, I mean, he clowns Diddy, and he's good at doing it. He really is. But there was talks previously that he wasn't too far different from Diddy. Not when it comes to people that's not the age of consent. And one of the things that was put out there was that he, how can I say that? Well, and you're right, sis. No one in the industry is innocent, and that's appears to be true. it seems the more we go along, the more we find out. But it was alleged that he, I guess I'm gonna say it this way, he broke in Soldier Boy. That's what was being stated in amongst their community, their circle or whatnot, right? And again, I'm not saying he did. I'm not saying he didn't. That's not my job. My job is to only tell you what's being said, and when I do have proof on stuff, it's my job to tell you. That's what we do here. All right, and we don't like I say we don't gatekeep information. Leslie said he who sorry missed that. Look, don't worry, because when I first heard it, I was like, it made no sense at all. Um, but then you kind of go and you see how Soldier Boy treats um what's his name's daughter when he was with her Teddy Riley's daughter, and a couple of other things that's gonna happen with Soldier Boy. But yeah, so allegedly he broke in Soldier Boy, and I'm not saying he did. I'm not saying he didn't. I'm just saying that's what's said, and I don't know if this is what's going on. Uh, I don't think it is. I think it's something different because, to the best of my knowledge, yeah, Rita Pornia, yeah, for real, because she was really good. I really like her. I really like her. She put up with a lot. He put her through a lot, and I would have loved. The only thing I wish Walker would have went on and knocked him out, but Walker's supposed to represent that. Hey, and go and put that thing on, knock him out, but he didn't. I mean, hey, but Walker had his own thing going on with his lady too, so I get it. But I don't think this has anything to do with it because, the best of my knowledge, Soldier Boy ain't filed no lawsuit. So I don't think this would have had anything to do with it. But it says 50 Cent exposed in new shock lawsuit. Christian Combs drags him. Wow. Now, as we have just went over for the past almost hour and a half, something like that. One thing's for certain, one thing's for sure, two things for certain. Christians shouldn't be dragging nobody or even trying to drag anybody. So, uh, it's just rumors. Okay, he said there's no paperwork on 50. Those are just rumors. Okay. All right. So we're gonna listen to what the rumors you said. What they we're gonna listen to what the rumors are. All right, because I again I don't know what it's about. I haven't listened to it. So we're going to. All right. And again, all things are alleged. Y'all heard me say
Hey
that,
guys,
right?
hope you guys are all keeping well. I'm back in London, just left my training class and about to go to the gym again. But let's get into some stuff because Christian Combs is not holding back, guys. I don't understand why this man keeps trying to fight fights that he can't physically fight. You're going to lose against the big boys. You're going to lose against 50 Cent. You can't do it out of your range, baby. And he is responding. He's really upset that 50 Cent is picking on him and he is clapping back. Hey guys, it's Murad Murali, daily and consistent content. Let's get straight into this video. Please do subscribe to the channel. I know it's cloudy in London, guys, but I would take cloudy 10-degree London over minus 15
Yeah. Look,
sunny New York.
I don't want
I'm
to
so sorry.
believe
This
it,
is
but
also the BBC building
I'm
behind
gonna
me.
bring you what's
This is where they
said.
film all the shows. For anybody who wants a little tour, why not? But I want to get into what Christian Combs is saying here because he's responding to this video. Now, I did a video, my recent one, about how Christian Combs was performing, embarrassing. Nobody was singing his songs. Nobody was singing the whole Bad
It
Boy.
is hilarious, Panther Drill.
Y'all say boy,
Hear this again.
bad. When I say bad, y'all say boy, bad. Y'all give it up for our nephew.
Y'all give it up for our nephew. Get your ass on. Go on. Get out of here. Go on over there.
Thing that he was trying to get along. It was embarrassing, went viral. 50 Cent clipped it and spoke about it, which I don't think he needed to
Big
do,
Mel
but why the
said
hell not? Let's put pressure on the elder children.
Irv Gotti tried to find dirt and paperwork on 50, and there was none.
Christian Combs is responding, and he basically says the real reason why the senior citizen Curtis is angry and keeps posting me is because of his baby mother. So he's coming for 50's family, the baby mother. There's issues that are going on here between 50 and his baby mother. For those of you that might not know, this of course was recently revealed. So Christian Combs has been doing his work. Christian Combs has been staying online and is focusing on what's going on because, of course, the family of the Combs are waiting on Mad Day to come for 50 Cent. They're waiting for it desperately, and it's going to happen perhaps soon where 50's going to be exposed. He might have his Mad Day come, and clearly the Combs have been researching. So for those of you that don't know, this is what he's referring to. 50 Cent's ex, guys, who accused him of physical abuse during a pregnancy, says that he forced her to sign away her life rights to silence her story. Shaniqua Tompkins, 50 Cent's ex, is speaking out again and claiming the rapper and his team pressured her into signing away the rights to her life back in 2007. And according to court documents, Tompkins says things started getting worse while she was pregnant. She claims 50 was physically and verbally abusive during their relationship. And after they broke up, she was left as a stay-at-home mom with no income and fully dependent on him financially. Okay, so this is the baby mother. Oh, not the police. This is the baby mother, guys, that Christian Combs is referring to. Tompkins says around that time, his team began pushing her to sign a deal with G Unit Books that would give them exclusive rights to her story and stop her from speaking publicly without their permission. She claimed the situation turned scary when 50's former manager, Chris Lighty, allegedly tracked her down to a hotel room in Las Vegas with a man she believed was security. Tompkins says she wasn't allowed to review the full contract and was only shown the signature page. She claims she was told to sign.
But now, hold on, though. All joking aside, though, as a father, I don't get down with 50 how he is completely ignoring one of his kids. Now, I don't care. I don't care what nobody say. I'm not for that. I'm not for that. Can't nobody make me be about that. If you are a man and you are not in your child's life, if you are not taking care of them, nah, man. I got no respect for you on that end. Now, I sit here and laugh with him all day when it comes to what he's doing to Diddy and stuff and Diddy's kids. That's funny. But when it come to them babies, ain't nothing funny. Yeah, his first son, right. You don't do that. You don't do that, man. I don't care. And y'all got to understand. I don't care if you understand or not. But like I said, my dad, my biological father, he was never in my life. Never. My stepdad is my dad. When I say my dad, I'm talking about my stepdad. If I'm talking about my biological, I say Charles. And the only thing I can thank Charles for not being in my life is that it let me know how I would never do my kids. So I have no respect for 50 on that. I don't care what happened. I don't care what the situation is between the baby mama and him. I don't care. That's your child. That's your seed. You supposed to be there for them. You don't choose one over the other. We don't do none of that. You know? Nah. Big Mel said 50 and his son was being greedy, asking for more money. See, there lies the problem right there. His son shouldn't even have to ask for money. You know, that don't now I can now if his son is out doing D-rugs or something like that, then yeah, I use that money to get him some therapy or some help. But to say he greedy, he asking for money, that's your seed. He shouldn't have to ask you for no money. So nah, Big Mel, can't let that go with him. I know not it went and y'all when I say nah, Big Mel ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm just saying I'm agreeing with you know what I'm saying? Like me and him was just talking. It's not I don't want y'all to think Big Mel is saying he's in right for that. No, he's not saying that. So when I say Big Mel, I can't let that fly, I'm just letting him know, little brother, I can't even do that. You know? Yeah, I won't even let somebody else's kid go without, you know, if I got it and they in need, I'm gonna give it to them. That's yeah, I'm glad you said Big Mel said, nah, 50 wrong for that. All right. I want to make sure we get that taken care of. I want to make sure y'all understand. We are definitely not giving him a pass on that. You don't do that. And none of us is in the financial bracket that I know of. I don't know everybody's income, but let me just say me. I'm not in the financial bracket that he's in. And I definitely wouldn't even dare have my kids ask me for some money. You know, if I saw they need it, I'm gonna give it to them. If they call and ask me, hey, you got some dollars there that I need this, that, and the third? Yep. Okay, here you go. But it's never gonna be, man, they greedy. They you know, I'm gonna push over anyway now. I wasn't in the beginning. I was real strict. But now I'm better. Now that I'm better, I just, you know,
sign immediately or face serious consequences. Fearing for her safety and under her children's lives, she says that she signed under pressure, and years later, G Unit Books sued her for $1 million, accusing her of breaking the agreement by speaking about 50 in interviews and on social media. They claim her comments ruined the value of the deal. But Tompkins says the company broke the contract first. She claims she was supposed to receive $80,000, but only got $35,000. And now she's telling the court the agreement should not count because it was forced, unfair, and never properly honored in the first place. So Shaniqua Thompson is, of course, coming for 50 Cent, extremely upset with him. And now it looks like, guys, this is what Christian Combs was referring to. Clearly, this man has done his research. Clearly, the man has been online. Clearly, the man has been researching about stories, about anybody suing. And I wouldn't be surprised now if the Combs family, once they get permission from TriStar, get funds of Diddy, put it in the battery pack of anybody coming for 50 Cent to amplify the hate, the struggle for 50. Because this is exactly what was happening to Busby, Rock Nation, and the lawyers. He was accusing them of putting batteries in people's packs to come and sue him, to bring him down. This is what people do. This is how this game works. It's just a game of chess. And this is what I think Christian Combs is referring to, bringing light to. So is 50 Cent in trouble here because he's facing a lawsuit from his ex?
Welcome in, Bessie.
Christian Combs is making light of it and bringing awareness to it.
I missed what you said. I might have been looking away. What was you saying, Bessie?
Response. And I do think that Christian Combs and the family, once they get money, they will definitely be trying to amplify and put things into 50 Cent's, pot of problems. Now, do I think that this is a good idea for the Combs family to do? No, because they've got bigger fish to fry as it is. Your father is still in jail. He's still in jail. He's still at the Fort Dix. Probably isn't going to get out till 2028, 2029. He's not going to get out for a while unless he is indicted and faces more issues. You guys are also going broke because you can't get money without TriStar now. They are now in the middle of everything and they're basically effing it up. You need to send invoices, get permission, and you need to pay for that prior. So you need to pay for it. Then you need to get an invoice to get that money reprimanded. But there might be times where TriStar won't reprimand and won't basically give back the money. So Christian Combs' family, they've got bigger problems to fry. And especially when you're going onto stage and nobody's singing your songs and people are calling you out for it and people are, clipping it and it goes viral and you get embarrassed, you've got bigger problems to worry about than raising awareness for 50 Cent and this baby mother. Now, I'm not saying that 50 is innocent. I'm not saying that the man is innocent. Look how rough my hands are, guys, from calisthenics, from pull-ups and push-ups and dips. Like, wow. But anyways, even whilst I cream every day. But 50 Cent, I'm not saying that the man is innocent. I'm not saying that the man is wrong for what he, I can clearly imagine that he would have done something like this. It is plausible. Why should we not agree with her? She was forced to sign her life rights away. And the way that these methods were done, not only scream of corruption, but it screams of bad boy. This is exactly what Diddy tried to do with a lot of the people, force them to sign contracts, take money from them, and then sue them if they ever wanted to speak out. It's very similar practice. So this baby mother that has come out to expose 50 Cent in a shocking lawsuit, is there going to be more? Because as far as I'm concerned, 50 still doesn't speak to his other son. And so the man needs to go to just family therapy. Sort out the issues with your family, because that can really come against you. Do you understand? It can really come against you. So Christian Combs is clapping back, but he's doing it very carefully now. He's laughing at the fact that 50's got problems, and I think that this will continue. I want to know if 50 will respond to Christian, because he definitely will, but I'm here for it. I've always told you guys, when anybody applies pressure to Diddy's elder sons, I'm always going to be here for it. Always.
Demetrius,
because these people think that they're big boys. Really and truly, you're running off your father's money, your father's name, and you guys are going broke. One of them was pulling off the glasses of another girl who he thought was filming her outside of the court. They were causing drama, mischief, crying for their dad, wanting him to be free so they can cause more chaos.
About the character. Can I message
the children
you after the
are
show?
enemies of chaos, guys. They want to just continue and multiply. So if anybody's calling them out, I'm absolutely here for it. Let me know your thoughts are, guys, when it comes to this video. Do subscribe to the channel, comment down below, and give this video a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. Hopefully you guys can hear me clearly. I love the jacket. I'm just happy to be back in my city. back in London, guys. Just finished my calisthenics class, and I'm actually going to go work on this video, and then I'm going to go to the gym again. Like, oh, I can't wait. I just love the gym. But anyways, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.
All right, y'all. Let's give it up to our man's Morali. Oh, wrong one. Sorry, y'all. Listen, I promise y'all, I'm about to go do it now. We're going to close out the show. Thank you all for joining me for another hashtag. I'm going to say it episode. It was great once, and it's only great because y'all made it that way. Great laughter, great fun, man. My side still hurt. The back of my head hurt from laughing. My cheeks feel like I've been doing cheek exercises from laughing. But thank you all for making it what it was. And I promise you, I will post that video. Matter of fact, I'm going to post that video immediately after we shut down. I'm going to post it so I don't forget. Bite Batty, love you to life, baby girl. Love you to life. And I'm going to get with you too. After I'm gonna call my brother-in-law, then I'm gonna get with you as well. Let's give it up to our gifters and uplifters. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. For those of you who decided to rock with us this whole time and join in on the show, I appreciate you. I really, really do. You guys, y'all make the show what it is. Y'all are the reason I look forward to doing this every day. So I appreciate it so much. I am so grateful for our time together on here and our laughs. It's like, it reminds me of us. Y'all remember that old TV show, 227? And they would sit out on the steps and talk about stuff. I mean, on the stoop and talk about stuff. That's how I feel like we are. You know, I try to come on at 10 o'clock, Panda Zero. Yeah, so they sit on the stoop and just talk. That's what I feel like we do here. We just neighbors and we sit out on the stoop and talk and listen to what's being said and what's going on, and then we just react to it, you know? And I just enjoy that so much. And remember, y'all, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Panda Zero goes live. Make sure y'all join her on that. All right? Sis, I don't think we're going to do anything on YouTube today, but if we do, I'll message you and let you know, and we'll get the word out. But I don't think we're going to do nothing right now. I really want to work on trying to get yesterday's show put on there. I don't know what's going on with this platform, but we got to get yesterday's show put on YouTube and try to get this one put on there too, you know? And let's remember, tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. I don't know, do I have the graphic? I might have the graphic. I probably don't. No, I don't think I got it. All right, but so tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, join us on Twitch for OCWA's Wednesday Night Wreckage. If you've been keeping up with our wrestling show over there, you know beyond a shadow of a doubt that I have heat with the brain. Our families have been at war with WAR with each other. My wife has wrestled his wife and beat his wife. My daughter has wrestled his daughter and beat his daughter. His daughter's beat my daughter too. But shoot, KK2 belt on the roll though. She ever since she won the championship, she staying in that win column. But him and I have already, across 2 different promotions, we've been at each other. And these past 2 times we've wrestled each other, he's gotten the win on me. And you all, I strongly encourage you all to go and join Global Impact Wrestling Presents OCWA fan page over on Facebook. That way you can keep up with our promos. So when y'all see me post promos on here, no, I'm not back in wrestling no more. 26 years, I did good. I'm good. All right, 11-time tag team champion, 1-time heavyweight champion. In 2008, ranked number 75 out of the top 300 independent wrestlers. So I'm good with what I've done. But I like doing this more because it's virtual. It's a video game. My character's in a video game. I don't have to get hurt or anything like that, right? But y'all go and follow that on Facebook or go and follow the fan page on Facebook. And that way you can see our promos and stuff on there and find out what's going on between different competitors and angles and storylines, stuff like that. But tomorrow night, the Brain and I add another chapter to our tumultuous, heated feud with each other. But this time, we're going to take it to the parking lot. We're going to take it outside. I'm outside, ho. That's what I'm telling you. We're going to take it outside. All right, so we're going to take it to the parking lot. It's no rules. Anything goes. And so we're going to take it out there and we're going to get down. And I'm trying to get back in that win column. I'm really trying to put something on him. You know what I mean? So y'all make sure y'all tune in tomorrow, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, 6:30 Central Standard Time, over on Twitch. Go and subscribe right now. Well, I'm telling you, go and subscribe to MC3 SFT9 on Twitch, and make sure you join in for all the action. Jenny comes in, Lori comes in, and Lori's husband comes in, and we're all in the live on there, and we just talking back and forth up until now. I'm gonna be honest with you. I treat this just like I treat wrestling in real life when I've done it. So if you talking to me during a match on there, I'm not gonna respond. I see what you're saying, but I'm not gonna respond because I'm kayfabing. I'm taking it like it's real life. If I'm in the ring, I can't text you. I can't comment back to you. So I don't want you to think I'm ignoring you. I'm just keeping it kayfabe. You know, I got into the business in '92. So, 26 years or so, yeah, I think it was in 26 years. So some things just become a part of you. So, but y'all just make sure you come in and join us. And remember, if you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel, that's G Smooth 404. Make sure you go and subscribe to that channel. Exactly, Panda Zero. I just be in the zone. When my wife's character come out to wrestle, I mark out for her. I fall in love with her all over again. And even and when KK or Rudy, when Rudy's in the ring, I'm her biggest fan. I'm marking out for her. I can't even respond, even though I'm not in the ring. I can't even respond because that's my baby. And so yeah, that's it, y'all. That's it. I'm rambling now. I just don't want to go, but I gotta go. I gotta make sure we try to get this stuff put on there because we are trying to grow that YouTube channel. So we want to make sure we keep getting our content put over there and get it posted as well. Shout out before we go. Shout out to Caribbean Queen. She just reached fam level 15. I appreciate that love and support. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Remember, y'all, if you like the content, you like to donate. That's the CA. It's a $, all capital letters, G Smooth 404. So if you like to donate, it's not required. We're just asking, and we're just thankful if you do. But that's where you want to donate at. Also, it's in my BIO on here. Remember, you all, this has been your self-proclaimed favorite news reporter, Mr. Breaking News, reporting from the newsroom. You could be anything in the world. Be somebody. I love you all to life, and peace and blessings to you and yours.